Hey, you. What's up? Check it out. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not a big religious person. I grew up, a lot of people would say, what, Christian, right? Even though I don't know, like, the Bible or anything for that matter, like the back of my hand, because I wasn't one of those people who was up in church every Sunday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday. I don't know, right? Like, but just like most black folk, if you asked me what I was, I would have told you Christian. Now, as an adult, I'm reanalyzing some things, of course. And recently, I've been attracted to going back and reading the Bible. So tonight, I stumbled upon the new international version, right? And I just started reading some things because I wanted to go and check something out. So I started reading with the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? I checked that out. But then I went a little bit backwards, right? And I started reading right before. So the verse before um, Sodom and Gomorrah, where the Lord and two angels came to visit Abraham, right? Right before he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So I don't think y'all realize how gangster God is. You know what I'm saying? Like God is the original gangster, so to speak. And it's interesting to read the Bible as an adult, one, two, with the international version as opposed to the thou shall not, this, that, and third, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, without all that what's the word I'm looking for? With all that stuffiness and uptightness to it. Like if you look at it from a relaxed point of view, this shit is funny as fuck. Like for example, when God came to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he was sitting there chilling with Abraham, right? And Abraham was like, well, shit, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could find, surely if we could find 40 righteous men, you wouldn't destroy the whole city. And God was like, all right, cool. Find me 40 fucking righteous men. So then he was like, Abraham was like, well, what about, what if we could find 30 righteous men? God was like, all right, find me 30. Abraham, so what about 20? Bet. Find me 20. So pretty much God already knew, like, you ain't gonna find none. I'm gonna destroy the city. But if you wanna fucking, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Go ahead. If you can find it, be my guest. Nuggle. Anyways, he knew all along that you ain't gonna find it, but I appreciate your effort, right? I give you A for effort for Karen, right? And he ended up doing his thing. So everybody know he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because it won't shit, right? So then you got while they were there visiting, while God was there, God told Abraham, because at this point Abraham and Sarah, his wife, they were old as fuck. And God was like, Abraham, I'm gonna bless you your wife with a child. And Sarah laughed. And it was like God was like, what you laughing for? And Sarah was like, I didn't laugh. And reading it felt like God was like, he gave her the biggest motherfucking side eye in the world. Like, bitch, yeah, you did. You laugh. I'm God, motherfucker. Don't tell me you ain't laugh. Anyways, biggest side eye. Bitch, you must have forgot who the fuck I was. You gonna tell me you ain't laugh when I just sat there and heard you motherfucking laugh. Bitch, I'm gonna get, you gonna bore a fucking child. I said what I said. So then, ah, so then fast forward, right? Um, the story of Abimelech, Abimelech. Shit, it don't matter. Y'all read it for yourselves. You know what I'm talking about. Abimelech and Abraham. Um, they were going around, and Abraham was saying that Sarah was his sister, And because he didn't want to, he didn't want nobody to be, like just snatching up his wife and shit. So he was like, "This is my sister," and Sarah played along, and she was like, "This is my brother." So Ablamet was like, "All right, cool. So shit, if that's your sister, then let me go ahead and take this. Let me snatch this up. This pretty little thing." And it backfired on Abraham sitting there lying. So then God came to Ablamet in his dream, and he was like, "Bruh, what you doing? Like, don't you know that's that man's wife?" And Ablamet was like, "What you mean?" He said that's his sister. He was like, "Man, don't touch that woman. Don't touch that motherfucking woman. Get that woman back. I'm gonna fuck you up." Pretty much. Just so many words. So the Ablamet come back to Abraham, and he was like, "Bro, what you doing, man? Why how you gonna have me fucked up like this? Like, what did I do to you that you about to get me in trouble with God?" You know? So that's a funny story. And then, because I'm about to run out of time. Oh, the funniest one. The reason why I said let me say something real quick. The funniest one. When after all this time, like I said, Abraham and Sarah, they were old as fuck when they had Isaac. They were like in their 100 and something years old, right? Finally had a fucking son. And after all this time, God told Abraham to sacrifice Isaac. Abraham was like, "Okay." So Abraham got his shit together and went all the way up to the mountain. Going all the way up to the mountain. And he was getting ready to motherfucker. I mean, he was going through it. Like, he was like, "Yeah, if God told me I need to sacrifice Isaac, I need to sacrifice. Even though this is my only son and, it took us 100 years to get here. I mean, if God said do it, then I'm going to do it, bruh." So he got up on the motherfucking mountain and he prepared everything. And he was just about to motherfucking cut that nigga motherfucking throat. And God was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 bruh." "Bruh, what you doing?" "Bruh, what you doing?" "I was just kidding." Was like, "I was just kidding, nigga. I was just kidding." But good looking out. You know what I'm saying? So then Abraham looked over and he saw it was a ram in the bush, so he sacrificed the ram instead. Yo, I'm telling you, God is like one big ass motherfucking troll. He's a gangster. For real, for real. Talking about something, "I want you to sacrifice your only son." I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But at least I know you fucking bout it. Thank you. But nigga, really? Anyways, yo. Hilarious. So if you didn't know, for real, if you look at it from different eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, God is not this stuffy old, what they call it, sky daddy sitting up in the sky, man. Talking about "thou shalt not." For real, he funny. He gangster. He's everything. He's everything. You know what I'm saying? Even down to, the toughest motherfucker. Talking about, "I'm about to blow this motherfucker up," when he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah and whoever else got in his motherfucking way. God is that nigga. All right? Do you understand me? Shit, you better put some respect on his name. Anyways, let me get on back, because this is sure enough interesting, and I wish somebody would have explained it to me like this. You understand? Because "thou shalt not," and "this till thy kingdom come, thy will be done," and "whosoever," and blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.